Chair, and members of the committee. This bill is a fairness in women's sports bill. Categorizes women by their biological identity at birth rather than their gender identity for the purpose of organized sports. I see this as a common sense bill. I submitted this legislation because we have heard stories of women having to unfairly compete against people who were born as males and therefore have biological differences and traits that often serve as a disadvantage to women. In this legislation, you will note that studies have shown that men have greater lung capacity, have categorically different strength, speed, and endurance than women. High school boys generally possess physiological advantages over their girl counterparts. Those advantages give them an unfair lead over girls. Studies suggest women's performances at their high level will never match those of men. More importantly, women can easily get pummeled by a person who has more significant muscle mass than they do. These traits pose a serious danger to women or girls who are at risk of being injured. As such, I urge you to pass this legislation. I just want to add like a little quick story. I myself was probably about 16 years old, and I was out with a bunch of friends. We were ice skating, and it was an accident, but one of those friends, it was a boy, same age, much more muscle than me, flew into me. I fell, on the ground, received a concussion, and they spent a little while there trying to make sure I didn't fall asleep because, as you know, you could probably go into a coma from that, right? So I personally have a little bit of experience with this. I'm sure that many people do. So I just wanted to add that little story. Thank you.